Hello and welcome everyone. This is your weekly reading for the last week of May 2022. I quickly want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel. And now let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hello to you, Aquarius. And let's start out with the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 3 of Swords, so a couple of threes in there. We have the Devil, we have Temperance, the 5 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So some strong emotion going on there, especially with two of the highest cards in the suit. And then we still have yet another cup. So because we have so much of that going on, even though we have two strong standalone cards, let's go ahead and start out with your emotion, Aquarius. So knowing that you are intuitive yourself, I always like to remind you, Aquarius, that you are very intuitive. Just looking at your emotional cards, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. With the King, we are talking about enjoyment and counting your blessings and just a strong emotional balance. With the Queen of Cups, we are talking about compassion and considering the needs of your community when you're making plans. So with the Queen and the King, that's just saying that being thoughtful and emotionally considerate of others is going to end up being a very benevolent action. It's going to be something that's going to have that ripple effect of good and deep meaning for you. And then we have the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is speaking of a new perspective, being able to perhaps think outside the box when it comes to things of the romantic realm. So being able to be open-minded when it comes to love and it comes to love relationships are going to be very useful to you with the nurturing of and the that compassion of in the emotional realm, and also with that sense of good feelings abound. So very positive and very positive emotions, very strong positive emotions. And you see both the Queen and the King, their cup runneth over with their love, with that sense of love being equated to that water element as cups and emotion are. And then of course the 5 of Cups, those 5 cups are standing on the top of a body of water. So just saying that very much the flow of your emotional week is going to be very good and very strong, Aquarius. So next, let's look at the big standalone cards. We have the Devil reminding us to be on our best behavior and learn to curb those bad behaviors. Pay attention to what rests in your primal needs. And Temperance, working very strongly with that card and very well with that card, reminding us about moderation and a sense of balance. Creating your success will need some compromise. And that being said, that's probably not how you've been thinking about it, Aquarius. And you need to start thinking about it more on a balance and everything in moderation type of thing. Let's look at your Pentacles, since we're talking about that. The 3 of Pentacles is representative of creativity and recognition of your skill, more than likely resulting in a rise in status among your peers. So right now, being able to keep yourself in check and make sure that you are behaving in a certain way, not necessarily against your nature or being someone who you're not, but just knowing what works in the realm, more than likely financial with your Pentacles, that allows you to gain immediate material things. So more than likely financial, more than likely money, but just knowing that you are going to see the rewards of your work, your hard work, right away with that 3 of Pentacles. So let's look at your challenge. The Three of Swords is your challenge card, and that does speak to resignation. Like you feel like your perseverance, your strong nature has not paid off for you. Feeling like you just tend to think of and work within a negative type of bubble right now. So that needs to stop. So with that Three of Swords, you need to keep it moving, keep moving forward. You cannot allow yourself to stagnate in that negative sense of being. With your action card, your Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands actually speaks to maybe not being able to balance your work and leisure life very well. So apparently, I'm thinking that with the Ten of Wands, it tends to look toward and lean toward being a workaholic. So if you're working, you're catching every hour of OT that you can, but yet you still have that Three of Wands challenge going on where you just feel resigned to the fact that all this hard work just isn't paying off. Well, maybe it's not. You need to have balance with your emotional cards here, and the ones that are saying that you need to practice temperance and balance. You need to be sure that you get away from the things that are not necessarily beneficial to you. Your behaviors that are not necessarily beneficial to you. Stay away from those. Not saying that the devil is saying that you need to be someone who you're not, but just saying that you know that there is something that you feel you need to keep a good handle on because it could be detrimental to you. Nothing wrong with that. If you and that's knowing yourself, and there is nothing better than knowing yourself or feeling like you know what needs to be done to make you feel better about yourself or a better person. And Capricorn relates very strongly to and is represented by the devil in the tarot. So you do have that going for you. And then with Temperance, it speaks very strongly to and works in tandem with the Sagittarius. So Aquarius, seek out your Capricorns, your Sagittarius, to see what you can do together. With these emotional cards saying that you are in that nurturing mode, and that the King of Cups is saying that celebration is definitely on its way. I'm thinking that being able to do this for yourself, being able to work with and work within the confines that will make you more successful, make you more open to and receptive of financial gain, period. Those things working very strongly together to make you more successful and more financially stable. And with all the emotion there, all of these things work together to make you a whole, to bring you to the person that you want to be. And of course, with all that emotion as well, making you the person that other people are happy that you are. So that is what I see for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.